Portugal's property market has moved from strength to strength in recent years. Today, the property market is booming, with plenty of interest from both investors and expats. If you're looking for a little insight into Portugal's property market, then stick around. In this video, we're discussing the market's performance, past and present, and in the future projections based on expert information. Hi there, my name is Amy and I'm a buyer's agent at Goldcrest, the independent property buying service here in Portugal. At Goldcrest, you the buyer are our primary concern, not the seller, and we will always negotiate the best possible deal for you, ensuring that you have the latest market intelligence and innovative valuation methods to make an informed decision. As you may know, Portugal's property market is thriving. But has this always been the case? Maybe not. Let's go back in time and take a look at the journey of the property market in the country over the past few years. In 2012, Portugal's housing market looked very different. The interest in buying and selling real estate just wasn't there, thanks in part to the country's poor credit rating, courtesy of international rating agencies. In October of that same year, the government introduced the Golden Visa program. The hope was that this residency buy investment program would attract international investors and revive the country's economy. As you may have guessed, the real estate investment option of this program did the real work, along with schemes like the non-habitual residence tax scheme, appealing to expats from all over the world and triggering mass interest in relocating to Portugal. While Portugal, along with the rest of the world, did experience a pause in growth during the pandemic, the rest, as they say, is history. Interest in the scheme grew, creating more opportunities for real estate professionals, lawyers, surveyors, accountants, painters, decorators, construction workers, and developers. And demand for housing from foreign investors and expats has shown no signs of slowing down. So what does this mean for the current property market? Well, the increased demand for housing led to the regeneration of many city centres across the country, as well as the more historic areas as well. Today, foreign investors and expats continue to show interest in the country's real estate market, and landlords continue to see pretty good rental yields, particularly in popular areas like Lisbon. But with the increased demand for housing and not enough supply, property prices have continued to rise. For example, the cost of housing grew by over 8% in 2021 and around 13% in 2022. Even with these increases, the average price of real estate in Portugal is still lower than many other Western European countries. And for foreign investors, real estate in Portugal is still excellent value for money. So far, so good, right? But how do we move forward? Will demand just keep rising without the supply to meet it? Will real estate keep getting more and more expensive, or will the property market just collapse? Experts agree that this is unlikely. Instead, Moody's rating agency believes that the cost of housing in Portugal will remain relatively stable this year. The government has also introduced new rental laws to help protect tenants and landlords and solve any issues related to contracts, leases, and rent. In addition to this, you may have heard that the Portuguese government announced the end of its Golden Visa program. We won't get into the technicalities here, but we have a great article on that which you'll find in the link in the description below. So now that you're up to date on what's happening, let's take a look at some of the insights into the future of Portugal's property market. Well, a housing price correction is expected across the globe, so it's reasonable to expect that the prices of housing in Portugal to at least stabilise a little bit. There's also the prediction of a slowdown in global economic growth and a rise in interest rates. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, Portugal's economy saw 6 years of continued growth after a few difficult years. The country's growth has since picked up and is expected to continue to do so in the summer, as many across the globe continue to discover the excellent life Portugal has to offer and look to rent and invest in the country's property market. It's a lot to take in, we know, but know the overall outlook is positive. So if you're interested in investing in Portugal's property market, give us a call and find out how we can turn that interest into a reality. Visit our website using the link in the description below and take the first step towards becoming a homeowner in Portugal. That's all we got time for today, guys. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. My name's Amy and this is Goldcrest Insights.